American Pickers Frank Fritz's antique shop is getting revamped. Former American Pickers star Frank Fritz has recently received less than excellent reviews about his antique shop. Since suffering from a stroke in July, customers have stated that the store is not the same. However, Fritz's conservatorship has announced plans to completely revamp the antique store and make it a must-see destination for both Fritz fans and antique lovers. Here's what the team has revealed so far. Emergency conservatorship over the shop. Frank Fritz owns an antique shop called Fritz Finds in Savannah, Illinois. It is located in the back of an eatery called Hog Dog Bar and Grill. The 59-year-old suffered a stroke in July, making it impossible for him to continue to carry out his duties at the store. Some of Frank's friends decided to get together and file for conservatorship over the store and other issues he may need help with. According to them, his decision-making abilities are significantly impaired. The papers, which were filed on August 18, detailed plans to renovate the store. The bank documents also revealed that Frank Fritz has a number of additional buildings from which items will be pulled to fill the store. Right now, his friends want to leave them as they are unless it becomes necessary to start pulling items. Otherwise, they would like it if Frank would be able to assist in choosing what items are pulled and help with pricing as well. There is no telling how long that will be. In the meantime, people who have stopped by the antique shop have not been shy about letting everyone know what they think about its current state. American Pickers fans not impressed by Frank's store. Reviews for the shop haven't been great in recent weeks. One person on TripAdvisor wrote, "Not much to see. Small antique shop. Not impressed. There were some items marked as picked by Frank. Not really worth the stop." Another person took to Google to express their disappointment in the antique shop, stating that they were American Pickers fans. They hoped to stop in at the shop to show support for Frank. At the end of their trip, they were asking themselves how the store was still open. Not only did they not find anything worthwhile, but the staff was rude and the food was cold. Several others have taken the time to weigh in on how the store has declined since Frank has been absent. Many commented on how the staff was not helpful. However, the biggest complaint of all was the quality of the items on the shelf. One person even went as far as to call it hoarder's junk. Only time will tell if the conservatorship will make a move on revamping the antique shop or not. While fans can't catch up with Frank Fritz on American Pickers anymore, you can watch reruns of the show on the History Channel, as well as stream the program on Hulu. In the heart of the Midwest, where the wind rustles through cornfields and nostalgia hangs thick in the air, Frank Fritz, the beloved co-host of American Pickers, is embarking on an exciting journey to revamp his antique shop. This transformation promises not only a fresh aesthetic, but also a renewed spirit that reflects Frank's passion for uncovering hidden treasures from the past. The antique shop, located in Frank's hometown of Davenport, Iowa, has long been a haven for collectors and curious visitors alike. Over the years, it has become a treasure trove of unique items, each with its own story waiting to be told. However, like many vintage shops, it has faced challenges in adapting to the ever-evolving landscape of retail. Frank recognized the need for a change, a way to breathe new life into the space while honoring the rich history it represents. As the renovations began, Frank envisioned a shop that would not only showcase the antiques, but also create an immersive experience for visitors. He wanted to evoke the feeling of stepping back in time, a place where patrons could explore the past and connect with the items in a meaningful way. Frank gathered a team of skilled craftsmen and designers, each passionate about history and committed to preserving the essence of the antiques. The first step in the revamping process involved reimagining the layout of the shop. Frank and his team decided to create distinct sections within the store, each dedicated to different themes and eras. One corner would celebrate the roaring 20s, adored with flapper dresses, vintage record players, and Art Deco decor, while another section would transport visitors to the mid-century with retro furniture, kitschy collectibles, and classic toys. This thematic approach aimed to not only showcase the items, but also to tell a story about the eras they represented. To enhance the shopping experience, Frank wanted to incorporate interactive elements throughout the shop. He envisioned a small area where visitors could participate in workshops, learning how to restore or repurpose their own antiques. The idea was to engage the community and share his expertise with fellow enthusiasts. Frank's passion for restoration was infectious, and he wanted to pass that love along to others, fostering a deeper appreciation for the craftsmanship behind the items. As the renovations progressed, Frank took time to curate a selection of new items to complement the existing collection. He traveled across the country, visiting flea markets, estate sales, and auctions, seeking out pieces that resonated with his vision for the revamped shop. From quirky signs to stunning artwork, every item was chosen for its unique charm and potential to spark joy in those who encountered it. Frank's keen eye for detail ensured that each addition would blend seamlessly with the existing treasures. One of the most exciting aspects of the revamp was the decision to incorporate technology into the shopping experience. Frank recognized that many younger shoppers were more inclined to browse online than in-store. To bridge this gap, the team developed an interactive website that would allow customers to explore the inventory from the comfort of their homes. Additionally, QR codes placed throughout the shop would provide visitors with detailed information about the history of each item, connecting them to the stories that made these antiques special. While the renovations were taking shape, Frank also wanted to pay homage to the history of American pickers. The show had played a pivotal role in his life, introducing him to a world of adventure, friendship, and, of course, extraordinary antiques. As part of the revamp, Frank planned a dedicated section that showcased some of the most memorable items he had discovered on the show. This area would serve as a tribute to the thrill of the hunt, inviting visitors to reminisce about their favorite episodes and the journeys that had brought those treasures to light. As the grand reopening day approached, anticipation buzzed through the community. Frank organized a special event to celebrate the new chapter of his antique shop. He invited fellow collectors, fans of American pickers, and local residents to join in the festivities. The day promised live music, food trucks featuring local cuisine, and plenty of opportunities to explore the revamped space. Frank's infectious enthusiasm brought everyone together, creating a sense of camaraderie among those who shared a love for antiques. On the day of the grand reopening, the shop was transformed into a vibrant hub of activity. The new layout allowed for a smooth flow of foot traffic, and the theme sections sparked delight among visitors. Frank stood at the entrance, welcoming guests with his trademark grin, ready to share stories about the treasures that filled the shop. As the sun set on the eventful day, Frank reflected on the journey that had brought him to this moment. The revamp was more than just a physical transformation. It represented a deep connection to his roots, a celebration of history, and a commitment to the community. The antique shop was no longer just a store. It had become a gathering place where stories were shared, friendships were forged, and the past was cherished. In the following weeks, the shop flourished, attracting a new wave of customers eager to discover the revamped space. Social media buzzed with excitement as visitors shared their experiences, posting photos of their favorite finds and the warm atmosphere that permeated the shop. Frank's vision had come to life, and it resonated with people from all walks of life. As autumn settled over Davenport, the antique shop became a cozy haven for those seeking a unique shopping experience. Frank continued to explore new avenues for growth, hosting themed events, guest speakers, and collaborations with local artists. The revitalization of the shop had not only breathed new life into the business, but had also sparked a renewed sense of passion within Frank himself. In the end, Frank Fritz's revamped antique shop stood as a testament to the power of nostalgia and the importance of community. It was a place where history and modernity intertwined, creating a space where treasures from the past could continue to be cherished and celebrated. As visitors walked through the doors, they were not just customers. They were part of a larger narrative, one that honored the past while embracing the future. The journey of discovery continued, and Frank knew that each new find would add another layer to the rich tapestry of history that surrounded him.